you know, in most situations, a trout spey or a single hander is going to cover all your bases. But on a river like this, it's a big river, and you're going to encounter some really large trout. I think it's a really good idea to have a 7-weight spey rod or even an 8-weight spey rod in a length that's 12.5 to 14 feet long. And the reason I think that that's important is that you need to be able to cover every situation you encounter on a river like this. The Lemay has boulder fields, basalt ledges, it has broad runs like this. It has every fishing situation possible that you're going to encounter. So you need to make sure you have the line combination that's going to maximize your efficiency. And by that I mean make sure you have a Scandi head, and also you have a Skagit line that's balanced to your rod, and you have all of the tips possible for that particular Skagit line. And by that I mean you want a full length, full sink tip, and you want different tips that are full length, 12 to 13 feet long with different sink rates. And you also want a Moe package of sink tips that give you all of those, you know, integrated tip possibilities of reaching different levels. Now, one of the things that you want to really pay attention to when you're casting a spey rod, and particularly in the wind, is that you want to make sure your anchor placement is perfect, and you want to make sure that you don't overpower the cast. Because if you overpower the cast, what's going to happen is that because of this pillow of wind that's coming downstream, you're going to pull the line off the water. So unlike a switch rod where you want to keep your elbows down, or a trout spey, you really want to think about placing your anchor in the right spot and then keeping momentum moving and not pausing. Because two things happen when you pause. If you pause, your fly sinks, or if you pause, it also gives a chance for the wind to blow your D-loop away from you. And all that does is it kills your cast. So you want to keep everything moving, and you want to make sure your anchor is in the right spot. And the last thing you want to think about is when it's breezy, cast easy. When it's breezy, if you push too hard, you're going to blow your anchor up and possibly hit yourself with the fly. So those are a couple things to think about if you choose to go with a spey outfit. And beyond that, there are so many instructional materials you can get online to help you learn how to spey cast. But if you're going to encounter big trout like we do here on the Lemay, and you're going to use big flies, you have to have a full-size spey rod in your arsenal.